So the AAF has had its share of ups and downs. In today's video, I want to talk about one of their latest issues, but I also want to take a moment to spotlight a player that I think all of us are happy to see back on the field having success. Without further ado, let's get it. Cue the Wayne. So people have been wanting me to talk about Trent Richardson and the Birmingham Iron since week 1, and I have resisted, taking more of a wait and see approach, but it's time to show Trent and his undefeated team some love. Now that we have a 3-game sample size, I can kind of place Trent and, process what I'm seeing. So he's been good, but not great. First, let's talk about the good. Trent Richardson currently leads the AAF in rushing touchdowns with 6. So on a 3-0 team, this man is putting points on the board. Also, he's averaging 2 touchdowns per game. That's huge. He's also showing a bit of versatility as he's top 10 in the league in receptions. So overall, definitely looking good. Now for the not so good, Trent currently ranks number 6 in the league as far as rushing yards go. Now we're talking about a league with 8 teams. The ranking 6 is gonna put you in the bottom half. And he's ranking 6th in yards while also leading the league in attempts. So obviously that's not great. Trent's averaging 2.5 yards per carry. But like I said in the beginning, if his team keeps winning and he keeps getting in the end zone, at the end of the day, that's gonna always be a good look. All right, now for the actual story of the day. The AAF is getting sued. Now they're being sued by a guy named Robert Vanesh. He's the co-founder and the current CFO of Trouble Music. Now he claims that he had a handshake agreement with Charlie Ersol, and he says that agreement was violated. He's seeking financial damages, equity in the league, and a public acknowledgement of his co-founding role. So he basically wants everything. And when he says he wants ownership, this man is suing for 50%. Like he said, he should have 50% of the league's ownership. Now, I think this is one of those situations where he's just shooting for the moon and hoping to land on the star. You know what I'm saying? I assume if he got 15, 20%, 10%, he'd be happy. But I don't know. We'll have to see how this plays out. Now, in the lawsuit, he claims that Charlie Ersol wanted to get licensing from the WWE and NBC to use the XFL name, and he was trying to get them to invest. The suit claims that Charlie and his dad, Dick Ersol, met with Vince McMahon in May of 2017, and that makes sense because Dick Ersol used to be Vince McMahon's partner in the original XFL. After the meeting, Vanesh and Ersol kind of got into it about whether they were in business together or whether they weren't in business together. Vanesh says after that he got cut out of everything. And he says that a large part of the ideas and everything that went into creating the AAF were his ideas. Now the AAF responded, and here's what they said. Mr. Vanesh's claim is without merit. There was never any agreement, oral or written, between Mr. Vanesh and Mr. Ersol relating to the alliance. We remain solely focused on our historic inaugural season when each weekend over 400 players get an opportunity to showcase their talents and fulfill their dreams of playing professional football. Competition between the XFL and the AAF is getting very, very interesting. There were rumors last week that the XFL were the ones who leaked the story about the AAF having issues with the payroll. Now in this situation, it seems like the XFL is not directly involved, but yet they come up again in the lawsuit. So very interesting, man. Some people are saying that the two leagues should unite, and I actually think that might be a good idea, but until then, it looks like a bitter battle to the end. Now, I'm going to leave a link to the full article in the comment section if you want to go and read the entire thing. And I'm wondering, how much merit does this have, man? These things most definitely happen in business all the time, and people also lie about stuff like this all the time, or maybe exaggerate their level of involvement. So it could go either way. Now, Mr. Vanesh is already a CFO of another company. He's got money, he's got lawyers, he got resources. So this is going to be a battle. It's going to be interesting to see how this thing plays out. The AAF is constantly experiencing growing pains, and it's kind of sucks for them, but it's kind of cool for us to see in real time how difficult it really is to create something brand new and build it, bro. It is tough. Even when they got all of these they got all of these resources, but They're constantly running into issues. Last week it was the payroll issue. This week they're being sued for partial ownership. So it's real out here in these AAF streets. Anyway, man, that's all I got for y'all today. My name is Phil Rasmus. I'll holler at you next time, fellas. One. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button. For more football stories, news, and analysis, subscribe here and enable your notifications to never miss an upload. If you really enjoy the content, check out my vlog channel for behind the scenes look at my YouTube and music grind, along with me answering your questions at length.